Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Beast Machines podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm David.
That's right, we're all sorry, because today's episode, we're taking a bite of forbidden fruit, and we've been cast out of the garden for it.
Yeah.
It's time for an adorable bat.
Yep, it's time to get a new
No, it's not
character
time
in
for an
here.
adorable bat.
Okay,
You
fine,
guys
it's
like
time
new
for...
characters, right?
I love teen characters.
That's right, new teen characters, because, Cheetor's kind of maturing into the leader role, so we need our teenager character.
I admit, as a teenager, I liked teen characters. Fortunately, by the time this series came out, I was like 20.
Yeah.
I guess I was kind of a teenager when I saw this. I did not care for this teenager.
Uh-huh.
I wanted him to get off my lawn. So anyway, this first aired October 16th, 1999, and it was written by Stephen Melching. This is his first episode of Transformers, but he'd go on to write 4 more episodes of Beast Machines, 12 episodes of Transformers Prime, 4 episodes of Robots in Disguise, plus he's a story editor on Robots in Disguise. So
I thought that sounded familiar.
He's quite prolific.
Yeah, he's gotten into lots of Transformers stuff.
I suppose he can be forgiven for introducing Nightscream.
I mean, it wasn't... I'm not going to blame him for this.
No, it was... I'm going to give him the benefit of assuming it was some sort of editorial edict and not anyone actually wanting this character in here except for Hasbro.
In
so
fact,
you're saying he was just following orders?
He was just following orders.
In fact, there was some editorial meddling, and we will get to that later in the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we open with Cheetor, because he knows Kung Fu.
Wait,
before that...
Is the Maximal base in like a Roman amphitheater?
It kind of, it's in Cybertronian ruins, which look, we know that there was like an ancient Egypt, Cybertron, where there are a bunch of pyramids, so yeah, this is like the ancient Rome Cybertron.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it the Maximal base, I'd call it where the Maximals are squatting today.
Well,
yeah,
yes.
they until like near the end of the season, they are basically hobos.
Yes.
Robo-hobos.
Also, was it just me, or did they add a voice that says Beast Machines at the end of the opening?
Yes, I thought maybe that was just in my version.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was in previous episodes. I remember, I heard it, it's like, I guess that was in every episode up till now, I just didn't notice. Okay.
No, I was pretty sure it hadn't
checked.
been, but I wasn't like watching from a proper DVD set, so I thought it might be something that was added that was just my version of it.
Oh, it was on there.
But no, that's weird.
Yeah.
I guess maybe for a little continuity with Beast Wars, because that always had guys shouting Beast Wars at you in the opening.
And it sounded like the same
Beasties.
guys.
Yes, they do shout Beasties in the Canadian intro. I think it's the same guys.
You can look it up on YouTube, it's so great.
I'm sure it's
Beasties.
a guy who worked at Mainframe. And it was probably like in the accounting department.
But then they also do the thing with, which I think is Gary Chalk doing the commercial voiceovers.
Yeah, I think so.
Beasties, we're back.
Yes.
Although I guess Gary Chalk doesn't actually say, because it was Gary Chalk doing the next time on Beasties thing with the multi-parters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a Canadian production, so it's really not surprising that they would record both the American and the Canadian little bits like that at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'm just marveling that Gary Chalk, an actor of fairly considerable dignity, has had to say, in all seriousness, next time on Beasties.
On the other hand, he's done a Chekhov grade Russian accent for a show, so...
This is true. And there was that time that Eric Stoltz turned into a giant bug and killed him.
Yeah. He's only so dignified.
It's in The Fly 2. Look it up. Or don't, because that movie's terrible.
It's not
He's
great.
dignified the way John Goodman is dignified.
Yeah, I could see that.
Dignified, but, sometimes there are movies where he fights a ninja.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta pay the bills.
Which he then referred to as a nanja.
I don't actually own that movie on DVD. I need to fix that.
I need to watch that.
Alright, so Black Ray and Cheetor are sparring in beast mode. Primal is mentoring them. It's very Matrix.
That's
Also,
very cool.
Yeah,
Great fight.
cheetahs are not made to do martial arts on their back
neither
legs.
are spiders.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
but-
he's up on his back legs. It's weird. It's weird to see him fighting in cat mode in, like, a human bipedal stance.
Yeah, it's kind of like that GIF, or that GIF of the cat that's walking on its hind legs and like a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
I'd
not
wonder
right.
if this was based on some kind of existing kung fu movie fight, because I know oftentimes animated shows will just take a fight from a really good Hong Kong or Japanese movie and then just completely animate over it.
Oh, probably.
Could be.
But I don't think there's any that have spiders and bipedal animals. Or
No,
quadrupedal animals.
there is, alas, no crouching spider, hidden cheetah.
Oh man, now I want to find out actually what style Cheetor is using. Is he using tiger style?
Is there a
Cheetah
spider
style.
style kung fu?
Probably not. Maybe she's using monkey. I don't know. Or
Well, that
no,
should be
probably
primal.
snake that we should say. Anyway,
So Cheetor, this is kind of the first time we've seen that Cheetor is not quite so satisfied with the current state of affairs, where he's having to be so zen about everything all the time.
yeah.
Also, they are being watched.
Yes, something
Maybe-
lurks.
Maybe it's some, like, really cool new character who's gonna show up and be really awesome and we'll really like them.
And who will go on to be in other series?
Maybe.
I'm optimistic.
Anyway, while all this is happening, Rat Trap, now cured of the virus, is really trying hard to transform. And it's not happening.
No.
Poor guy.
And he's a little sore about it, so he says that, maybe Primal should have concentrated on saving Rat Trap, or concentrated on saving Rhinox and Silverbolt. Which
Aw.
is rough.
That is a low blow.
Primal does not take it
No.
well either. He just, like, makes a sad monkey face and wanders off.
Although, in Rat Trap's defense, he had just not only failed to transform while trying to understand the concept of meditation, but managed to zap himself like a dog with a shock collar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was rough.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
And then
And then
Cheetor and
they laugh
Tarantulas
at him.
laugh at him, yeah. And Primal's
Did you
just
just call Black
feeding
Arachne a
his-
tarantulas?
Oh, yeah,
did.
maybe I did.
I also miss tarantulas.
We all miss tarantulas.
Well, we're getting one more comic book of Sins of the Wreckers. We'll be out by the time
Man,
this
what
episode comes out.
I want is like a what if Beast Machines where it's the Predacons that make it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That'd be weird.
So like you've got tarantulas communing with the Oracle.
I can actually see that working in a creepy way.
Yeah, that's all up his super creepy alley.
Oh, I want to read and or write this what if now.
Yes.
But no, IDW, obviously we'd rather have a what if Optimus Prime lived in Transformers the movie.
What if Rodimus was the jerk in the movie and he died?
Yeah.
What if that comic book was terrible? Wait, I don't even what if, it's true. That's a thing that happened.
I did like that they stuck a combiner in there with Starscream as the torso. That was
I
kinda neat.
did like the random combiner.
Yeah.
Anywho, surprise, there's a bat.
Oh, Man-Bat's here! Yay, Man-Bat! We got a Batman crossover.
Oh, it's a
it's
cute
great.
little bat.
It's
Flip,
Kurt
flip,
Langstrom.
I actually really like the bat design.
It is a good bat design, but somehow, despite this just being like a bat, it still looks douchey.
Kinda.
Like, I see this bat and I think, that bat is a jerk.
Yeah, it looks like they took the Man-Bat from Batman, the animated series, and just sort of tried to make a teen version of that, and he looks like a dork.
I mean, he's very sort of, he's more humanoid than most bats. He can kind of just wander around on his hind legs.
Yeah. I will say this to their credit. I criticized during Beast Wars when they would have, like, Pterosaur flying in a really unrealistic manner, but they do have him sort of properly flap his wings. So
yes.
I appreciate that.
Weird way.
Credit for the animation. It was pretty solid in this one.
Bats fly weird.
So anyway, they assume that this is just like a bat that is somehow inexplicably living on Cybertron.
Why? Why did they assume that? That's a stupid thing to assume.
Well,
nothing but animals on Cybertron.
kind of calls that out.
Yeah, we get a weird exchange. Cheetor says, who knew there were any animals left on Cybertron? And Black Rat is all, who knew there were any animals ever on Cybertron?
Yeah, seriously, guys.
Although,
stop being dumb.
Question, does Cybertron have zoos?
Ooh.
Could it have escaped from the zoo?
Possibly. That would seem cruel and unusual for cybernetic organisms to keep organic organisms as zoo animals, but you never know.
I mean, we keep robots as, like, you know, I mean, not pets exactly, but, you know, I'm complicit in this myself. I just watched BattleBots this past week.
Yeah, what we do to... what?
That's like cockfighting for robots.
Yeah.
Like the new Google robots,
new
like the
BattleBots?
four-legged things they keep pushing over with sticks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they
the Boston
brought
Dynamics robots. Those
Cruel
are...
and unusual punishment of robots.
Those poor, abused robots.
But anyway, yeah, they brought BattleBots back. It's on ABC now.
Huh.
Yes.
I shamefully enjoy it. Speaking of things I was watching in 1999.
Yeah.
So anyway, they figure that, you know, they want to catch it before Megatron can destroy it, although, I guess, is it going to be their pet? Are they going to eat it?
It's a bet. They're going to make adorable gifts of it.
I mean, I guess we know that they're not going to eat it, because we refuel on Energon, period.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have words about that.
Yeah. We'll get to that later.
Stop.
So they chase it, and this is a really nice chase scene.
Yeah.
It is. I have one weird question.
Mm-hmm.
Optimus, when they were fighting in the arena, commented that Cheetor should stay in beast mode.
Yeah.
And then, I guess also in that scene, I felt like his mystical mumbo jumbo was getting on my nerves. I digress.
I mean, Cheetor's too.
Yeah.
It felt like when they're running out after the bat, it seems like they re-loop Gary Chalk's same line of dialogue where he tells them to stay in beast mode.
I think they do. They do that a couple of times on this show. We definitely get a couple of Gary Chalk yells that are taken from elsewhere. So I think that might be the same line.
Interesting.
But anyway, they're chasing him through this. I guess it's a vaguely maze-like abandoned city, and the design of it is really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, but it didn't strike me so much as maze-like as me finally coming to a realization about what felt weird about the Cybertron to me. Is that it doesn't really seem like there's a sense of space. We get a lot of really cool sets, but it doesn't seem like any of them actually connect to any of the other ones.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And in Beast Wars, we always got a really good sense of space and how stuff relates to each other because we had places we were going back to all the time and places that you had to go between to get to those places.
Well, there's still
even when the
Arctic
was conveniently located.
Yes.
Even when the Arctic was conveniently located, you had a feeling for where it was.
Yeah, it was north.
Yes.
I think we do get a better sense of place once the Maximals actually have a permanent base a little later in the series.
Yeah. But right now, it's like a lot of rooms just sort of lined up next to each other that don't feel entirely connected together.
Yeah.
And again, in their defense, very cool rooms.
Yes. And I also like a bit here where Rat Trap takes a little pride in this bat having survived, because it's basically just a rat with wings. We rats are survivors.
Oh, that was great.
It's camaraderie, man. He was hoping this would be a character that they liked.
Yes. Hey, Rat Trap likes him. He's pretty cool, eh, kids? It's like trying to sell Shia LaBeouf in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Indiana Jones thinks he's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, this guy is the Poochie. We'll get there.
And all those monkeys think he's cool.
Yeah. I think we all know the real star of that movie was Cate Blanchett's communist haircut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they chase him down. Cheetor finally pins him, and it turns out it talks, and it's seen Planet of the Apes.
Maybe that was on the same part of the original Golden Disc with the busy signal from last episode.
Yeah, busy signal, Planet of the Apes, as we'll later find out, Pokemon.
Yeah. that Bud Light commercial.
Yes.
Here's my reaction notes. Oh, he can talk. Oh, he can talk.
He can talk, he can talk, he can sing.
You maniacs.
Help me, Dr. Zaius.
Yes.
I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
Oh, dude.
Now I just want to watch a Stop the Planet of the Apes. I want to get off.
Yes.
So yeah, he talks, and he is voiced by Alessandro Giuliani. You probably best know him as Gata on... Is it Gata?
Gata. Mr. Gata, yeah.
Gata on Battlestar Galactica. He was on Smallville. He was Kid Icarus in Captain N.
Yeah,
I think he sing. Yeah.
Oh, he
wow.
does sing. Like, in one episode of Battlestar Galactica, he's actually singing it. Oh, he has a beautiful singing voice. It's a shame he voices this thing.
Well, if you don't feel so great about him now, I would recommend watching that most recent X-Files miniseries.
Oh, he's in there?
There is an episode where he shows up in the cold open and gets torn in half by a garbage golem.
Aww, poor guy. I didn't realize that was him.
I like
it's like a wishbone.
Wishbone the dog?
No. No, thankfully that did not happen to Wishbone the dog. Oh, that would be a dark ending to that show.
Yeah, wow.
He's the voice of L in the English dub of Death Note.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I think at this point we can sort of talk about the inspiration for this character, as I guess Bob Sker's original plan was that this character would be female and would be like Newt from Aliens.
But would she actually be a Newt? Because that would be pretty cool.
I mean, that would be great.
That would be meta as hell.
Yes.
But Hasbro said no. And so
Hasbro?
instead, they went with a character inspired by John Connor from Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
So instead of being a quiet girl who barely talks and is really spunky and inventive and manages to survive everything, we got a wise, cracking back, talking, pain-in-the-ass teenager.
She's not my mother, Todd!
With a ridiculous forelock.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get to that forelock.
Not yet.
I mean, I think we can all agree that Terminator 2, Judgment Day, is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we can also agree that Edward Furlong is kind of the worst part of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like if he was 3 years older and super emo.
And also he looked really dumb.
But thankfully, before we can get too much into this character, we get interrupted by Jetstorm. Looky what we have here! And it's an unlawful assembly. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you boys downtown in pieces. Oh, thank you, Jetstorm.
And I think this is the first time we see a Viacon commanding a squad of drones.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Huh.
They have buddies now.
I mean, it makes sense that since he had the drones, we wouldn't just be getting the individual Viacons.
Yeah. That it's taken 3 episodes for them to be doing what they were brought out to do in the first place.
It's a very serial show, so, it happens.
Yeah, because, in fact, Primal even refers to the events of the previous episode when he tells Rat Trap that, it's a bad idea to take shortcuts.
Yes.
In fact, I think almost every episode has referenced the events of the previous episode.
Yeah.
So don't make this your first episode.
No. Definitely.
Don't make any episode your first episode.
Well, I mean, you can make the
Except
first episode your first episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Jetstorm and the Aerodrones attack. This is another good fight scene. Rat Trap has to hide, of course.
Poor guy.
Maximals they retreat, but Jetstorm just deploys the hockey puck of doom.
Yeah. Why? Why does he have that? Why is it a hockey puck?
Why does he only
Is this
send
a Canadian
one
thing?
Maybe it's Canadian. It seems that okay, is it tracking them? Yes. Why does it go past them? Who knows? Why does it turn around and come back? Who knows? It's a very weird scene.
Yeah, but anyway, apparently the bat's sonic scream disrupts it, so because it goes back and blows up, blowing up Jetstorm.
For some reason, yes.
It looks like it's about to find the Maximals, and then the bat just screeches at it, and it's like, oh god, no, my ears, nope, I'm gonna keep looking elsewhere.
I do really
Nopes
like the
out.
shot of when it's zipping back towards the Aerodrones and Jetstorm, where all the Maximals just lean to one side looking at it go around a corner. It's just such a short little shot. It's like, there it goes.
And also, apparently due to the scream, the Aerodrones start shooting each other,
Yeah.
and so Jetstorm has to retreat. But
Yes.
right after he was complaining about having to work with Viacon drones.
Wah, wah, wah.
And so apparently his voice is his weapon, which means there's nothing he can do that's not obnoxious when he opens his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is at least entirely appropriate.
Alright, so they've teamed up with this bat who claims to be a Maximal, and he explains what the deal is.
And we get a flashback.
He does give Optimus one bit of sass that I appreciated. Optimus says, "What's your name, son?" And he's just, "I'm not your son. I'm not related to you. What the hell?"
She's not my
Yeah.
mother, Todd.
Primal is getting a little chummy there.
Insert stolen credit card.
He also mentions he thought the Matrix was just a myth, and then I know it's inaccurate, but I kind of wanted Optimus to just offhandedly comment, "I had it in my chest once."
Held it in my monkey paws.
Yeah.
Back when I was huge and also mostly orange. Anyway, long story. What's your deal, kid? So we get a little pre-Beast Machine Cybertron. There are some generics wandering around, and I always
Yay.
appreciate generics.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing the streets populated.
Barely
Yeah, even
populated.
if they're kind of low polygon populated.
Yeah, it looks a
Some
little
of the walk cycles are a bit strange.
cheaper, and yeah, they
No, we're
have gimpy walks. It's weird.
just walking along identically. Oh, and hey, it's Red Soundwave.
Yes.
And then we see Blue Soundwave later.
Yes.
Yeah.
All sorts of sound waves. I guess they had that model from the agenda, and they kind of used it, because it's kind of a generic, boxy
Is it actually
robot.
the same model?
Yeah.
It looks kind of different. Or either it's a different model or the textures on it are different, because it looks weird. Besides just the
I assume
slight
it's going
color
to be
difference.
textured.
Yeah.
Might be just based on the same rigging and be a slightly different model, too.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently everything was going fine on Cybertron, and then a transformation virus hit everybody, and then Viacon started showing up to grab the survivors.
Yeah, and
So despite the protection... Oh, sorry?
there's a nice thing, like, when it's the flashback and everybody's walking around, it's a bright sunny sky, then the virus comes and it's nothing but dark, which is all we've seen on Cybertron since. There's no light on the surface.
Nope.
So did they used to have a sun?
I mean, I guess it's only sunny out when things are good. Things are bad, it's nighttime all the time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's I don't think that's how I guess what would that count as? Astrology? Astronomy? I don't think that's how astronomy works.
Well, no. It's the whole, it was a dark and stormy night thing.
Oh.
Plus, daytime Cybertron is weird, because whenever we saw it in Generation 1, it was always night there, too.
Yeah, they didn't seem to actually have a sun.
Well, they don't...
No.
I think that was once said explicitly that they didn't have a sun.
No, it was like a rogue planet
So
at
where
one
did the
point,
sun come
but
from?
also, like, I don't think Cybertron actually has an atmosphere, even though, like, people would show up, humans would show up on it a couple times in G1, but without an atmosphere, you just see space and blackness. So, kind of makes sense, but it's still weird.
Who knows?
So this happened. Proto, this kid tried to hide behind the regular Soundwave.
Is it regular Soundwave?
But he ended up...
Really?
It's Soundwave and he's blue. It looks like Soundwave. It might be Soundwave.
I don't know.
Is Nightscream actually Rumble and or Frenzy?
I thought he looked like Beachcomber.
Rumble does have, or Frenzy does have like sonic powers.
Yeah. And would be hiding behind Soundwave.
Yeah. But on the other hand, he doesn't sound like Frank Welker imitating a sweat hog.
No, but like...
Yeah.
In my notes, I just call that Mama Soundwave and Nightscream is hiding behind it. But for some reason, in my memory before watching this episode, I'd remembered that Nightscream's pre-Beast robot mode looked like Frenzy or Rumble, but it isn't quite. I don't know why I have that memory of that, though.
Like, from what we saw, especially when he was plummeting into the planet Cybertron, as we're going to get to in a bit, I thought he looked a lot like Beachcomber.
He does look like Beachcomber. He's definitely got the colors. Yeah, he fell into a pit, and then he just woke up, and he was a bat.
I hate it when that happens.
So
normally you have to choose to become one. Usually when inspired by one bursting through an open window.
Yeah.
Yes, Father.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't be Mama Soundwave. It should be Papa Soundwave. Bad notes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think Soundwave could, that voice is kind of, genderless. And he's constantly giving birth to, a bunch of cats and birds and dinosaurs.
It's a good point. I'll allow it.
In fact, once it was a bat.
Point.
No, this guy can't be Ratbat. Ratbat is way cooler.
It's true. Ratbat is an accountant and is way cooler than this guy.
Yeah, there's no way this kid ever could have led the Decepticons in a fuel economic way.
Yeah. So anyway, he finishes his story and he takes them down to his bat cave, and there's a tree in it.
Trees
an
on
organic
Cybertron?
Tree.
What?
Yes.
Hey, it's Yggdrasil.
Oh.
I mean, this tree might be magic. We'll find out.
It does kind of have some, between that and what we find out about it immediately after, it does have some very JRPG elements going here.
Yeah.
The magic healing fruit.
Yes, because, he hasn't been able to get any energon because he's a bat. So he's just been eating the fruit from this tree.
I kind of wonder if Cheetor's horrible line of just, we fuel up onto energon, period, is, reflexive at the idea of eating the food, but actually, if he'd stopped and thought about it, it was like, when's the last time we fueled up? Have we done that since we actually got here?
Yeah. We haven't seen them.
I mean, I assume they're, tapping the power lines or something, but that would have been nice if we'd had an explanation.
Yeah, and that would have been something maybe Megatron could have tracked to find them, keep them in danger, but, that they're only subsisting on Energon. Does nobody remember the gray apples?
I know!
Gray
guess
apples,
the writers don't.
or that time Pterosaur ate an eagle.
The beans?
Or that time Dinobot ate fake Dinobot.
Or that time Tarantulas was constantly just eating things, sometimes people.
To be fair, have we ever seen Cheetor eat anything? Because maybe Cheetor just has an aversion to eating things.
I guess he would have to eat, as a cheetah, he'd have to eat, meat, which would be gross.
Yeah, whereas no one else has, the others, we've seen them eat stuff, but maybe he just specifically has some aversion to it, and that's why he's so freaked out by it.
I don't think we know.
He's just using the royal we.
Yeah.
Did we ever see Primal eating anything on Beast Wars? I'm trying to remember.
Bananas.
Oh, he did eat bananas?
Do we see him eating? I think you're right.
Oh yeah, there was at the end of one episode when they were chilling out. He was eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, fact, we know they've eaten food.
Yeah. But no, he's against it, but everybody else is okay with eating this. And
he's not just against it, he's super paranoid about it.
Oh yeah, and he also thinks that maybe Nightscream, or that maybe this bat is working for Megatron.
He seems morally against it, but yes, he's also convinced that this bat is working for Megatron.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. At least in this case. Cheetor is kind of right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but everybody else decides to eat it, as it may help their organic components. And we are treated to a bunch of gross eating noises.
It's pretty bad.
Also, maybe they should have stopped and reconsidered after they saw eating it made his eyes glow.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, yeah.
And he did seem to imply that it was like healing fruit, which is again why it seemed like a JRPG thing.
And they do kind of look like, computer fruit. They're not quite anything.
They're kind of dragon fruity, aren't they?
Yeah, sort of like,
they're kind of dragon
they're like just a really bright gourd thing.
They're potion fruit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that Cheetor is the only one who's actually seen the episode title. Because this fruit is forbidden.
Yep. True.
Yes, welcome to the land of the Lotus Eaters.
So yeah, we get all these gross eating noises. I assume they just took some, cobs of corn into the studios and told Gary Chalk to go to town.
It's just so loud, it almost has to be a stock sound. It's just so loud, gross.
It is very loud.
Speaking of Gary Chalk, I really miss his, and stock sounds, I really miss his monkey sounds.
Yeah, because they use stock animal noises here, which is weird.
It's weird that they use the stock, just 101,000 stock sound effects version of monkey chattering.
Yeah, because once everybody starts eating these, Primal instantly devolves into caveman speak, and everybody else seems to go totally nonverbal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should have started flinging poo at that point.
Except for the bat.
Well, he was pretty nonverbal too, and he was nonverbal, and his eyes started glowing again when he was watching them back when they were at the Coliseum. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think
the reason he was flapping around and refused to talk was because he had just eaten some and had gone slightly feral again.
Well, I think the implication is that it's affecting him differently because he's not, techno-organic. He's just a regular Beast War type robot animal.
Huh.
Yeah, he's mechanical on the inside and organic on the outside, and everybody else is a mix of weirdness.
So it only affects him as much as, say, that gray apple affected Rat Trap.
Yes. Anyway, I forgot to mention here that that the bat gets in a sick burn on Rat Trap as he was trying. He can't transform; he's just stuck as a bat, and so he was hoping that watching the Maximals would help him remember. But specifically Rat Trap, but like that would ever happen.
Oh.
Everybody is just such a dick to Rat Trap.
No
wonder the next episode happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody's animaling out. Cheetor is unhappy. He yells at Nightscream a little, which is the Bat. The Bat has a name. The Bat is Nightscream.
We've been calling him Nightscream this whole episode. We're trying not to spoil too much, but it's hard with names. You have to call.
Yes. I want to call him Oh No a Bet. Flip flip.
Oh no, the Bat.
So yeah, they're trying to take their fruit away. It's not working, and so Cheetor just has to. Oh well. Anyway,
he kind of storms off first, doesn't he?
Yeah, he kind of storms off, and also Jetstorm is back.
Yay!
Yeah. He sees him before Jetstorm sees him, so Cheetor is like, "Oh man, someone around here has to be the responsible one. We just got our replacement Cheetor in the mail, so."
Yeah.
Cheetor is the responsible one.
Cheetor saying that someone's gonna be the responsible one, jeez.
Time for me to stop being Hot Rod and start being Rodimus Prime.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, but they can't get the fruit away, so out of desperation, Cheetor transforms into robot mode and completely destroys this tree by cutting its root.
Yeah, that is kind of...
Yeah, it's got like mangrove roots, so they're sort of, the trunk isn't really all one mass until it's a little bit off the ground, so...
Yeah.
So good job, Cheetor. You have killed the only tree on the planet, as far as you're aware.
And it doesn't just... It dies immediately and then disintegrates.
Cheetor brand
does most of the fruit.
Plants dead.
Yeah. This thing was magic.
This is definitely a JRPG room. You cannot convince me otherwise. This is some Secret of Mana stuff.
Yes. And so this, in addition to destroying all the fruit, I guess destroys all the fruit that the Maximals have eaten because they're now okay.
Yeah, that's...
Somehow, magically.
It counteracts what's already in their stomachs that you'd think it'd take at least a little bit longer to wear off than instantly after the tree disintegrates itself.
It's apparently magic.
And also,
this episode is ending in like
it's
just a
5
tree.
minutes.
You should really just relax.
And anyway, Nightscream is quite distraught because this now means that he's going to starve to death, which,
let him die.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Thanks, Cheetor.
Let him die.
Cheetor, whatever you make a mistake on next, it's okay with us. Next one doesn't count.
But, I mean, fortunately, he's not going to have to worry about starving to death because Jetstorm just shoots him.
Yeah.
And so Optimus Primal has to save him by reformatting him, which is, I guess, a thing he can do now.
Apparently. This is a thing you can do. You know you can do, Primal, and why do we have to do it now? And do you really have to do it? I mean, do we need this extra character?
He gives him teal accents. He has to give him...
Yeah.
It's actually... And especially because the way the series started, it's worth noting that his reformatted bat form is really just the same bat form he had before with a nicer texture.
Yes.
And some added tech greeblies.
Yeah.
Yes, but they hadn't, created an entirely new model just for his pre-reformatted bat mode.
Yeah, even the bat elbows already have a weird texture thing that he'll have in a robot bat version.
Yeah. So yeah, he emerges techno-organic, and then, much to Rat Trap's dismay, he can immediately transform.
Not just Rat Traps. I think everyone's dismay.
But because we gotta talk about this robot mode. Good
Worst
Lord.
robot ever.
Oh, okay, so much like, he kind of has John Connor's hair from Terminator 2.
And face.
A haircut that was ugly then and was 7 years out of date at this point.
Yeah, it's just a big, hunk of forelock this big hunk of, now I'm blanking out on the word, bangs hair, just hanging down, except since it's CG, it's just all one mass.
And his face is hideous.
His nose is on his forehead.
He's got giant eyes.
Anime eyes.
He's got kind of a hunchback. He has huge hands, and his bat wings end up as Namor wings on his ankles.
Only really big, half the size of his actual bat wings. There's nothing about this design, except maybe the teal accents. Teal's a nice color that I like. I do like the teal. Bad.
And I'm okay with him having big monster hands.
Yeah, I guess, but
he just looks horrible.
I'm not entirely opposed to it. I think it's at least interesting. And I can't stop looking at his head and seeing it as, what if Rasputin from Psychonauts was totally emo because it's got the same weird squished box
yeah,
look
it does
to
have
it?
The eyes are to the side and it's really
eyes are in the same
face.
place
and
kind of the same weird overly round proportion too.
But with the nose and the horrible hair, it just does not, and a hunchback, it just doesn't work. No.
And he's kind of got a little nub on his hunchback.
Yeah, because
produces sonic screams.
Yeah, so he has to lean forward to shoot sound out of his back when he's a bat who can scream. Why? Just shoot it out of your mouth?
And he can also drain energy. He also drains energy from Jetstorm, which thankfully we don't really see the mechanism very well in this episode.
Yeah,
do we want to talk about that or not until we actually see it?
Let's save that until we see it.
I don't remember it well enough.
I remember it.
It's unpleasant.
I was so glad I didn't see it in this episode.
Yeah. So yeah, as is par for the course in a character introduction episode, he single-handedly defeats the Viacons.
Yeah.
I never saw that as his nose before. I get that it is supposed to be a bat nose.
Yeah, it's a bat nose.
My brain just sees it as Star Trek forehead alien detailing.
Yeah.
No, it's a weird bat pig nose thing. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's... And plus, he's eating fruit. He's got a fruit bat head. But then he's also draining energy. You gotta be one kind of bat, Nightscream. Pick a side. There's a war on.
Well, fruit bats have long snouts, and he has kind of a mid-length snout. So,
He's eating fruit this episode. He's a fruit bat.
I'm sure there are omnivorous bats.
I don't think so. It's either
Probably
blood,
not.
fruit,
Or
bugs, or sometimes other bats.
Yeah.
Those are really big bats.
oh.
That's gross. That does not
They
sound
don't-
like something I saw an adorable GIF of on Tumblr at all.
Probably not. That would be gross. So this has taken a lot out of Primal. So he is basically immobile, but before he lapses into a coma, he appoints Cheetor as the leader of the Maximals.
Promotions!
Yay.
Also, somehow, Cheetor knows it's going to take a lot out of him and protests, which also, I think that gives you 2 free ones, Cheetor.
Yeah. I mean, again, although this totally fits with Jen's fanfic, if he had previously reformatted the Trinity from the Matrix Moth character. So there you go.
Well, they had another leader who was reformatting them because remember last time off mic, I said that their whole purpose was to sacrifice themselves opening up the crash shuttle for the other Maximals.
Oh, right.
Because when I say that this is dark, this is like something I would write, I mean it.
But in a dark development for this show, this bat decides to join the team, and he introduces himself as Nightscream, which is a cooler name than he deserves.
Finally says his name at the
Yeah.
end of the episode.
And also they take Optimus Primal away on a web stretcher, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
The web stretcher was super cool. Also, I liked that after Nightscream beat Jetstorm on all the jet drones, Jetstorm was just despondent as the drones dragged him off.
Yes.
Like being super melodramatic, and to be fair, I would too if I'd been beaten by Nightscream.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that thing. Especially if I'm as vain as Jetstorm.
Yeah.
I'm physical mechanical perfection, and he is a hideous conglomeration of bat parts.
Some ugly thing.
Silverbolt, save me from that ugly creature. But hey, Stinger, there's one fruit left, and it's putting down roots into what looks like dirt.
Dun,
It's
dun,
the seed
dun.
of the future, burying itself in the past. Wait, huh?
Well, dirt is made of the past in that it's made up of, rock and...
Yeah, but, okay, so
Other
if there's
things.
dirt on Cybertron, that means there are earthworms on Cybertron worms? What?
Ooh. I like this idea.
Yeah. So yeah, that is forbidden fruit. I think the moral of this episode is the fruit is bad for you, and you shouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
I can get along with this.
And, Nightscream.
Oh.
The worst?
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yep, I mean, I'm not entirely sure I agree on how horrible the robot mode is. I kind of like it better than I like Rat Traps, but...
there are bits of it. The face and the hunchback they're worse to me than Rat Trap, although Rat Trap at least we've known before, and it's just his worst robot mode.
I mean, and the problem is this kind of combines with his personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very unfortunately pre-kicker.
Yeah, he is cool with a K, an E, a W,
And
and
a
an
W.
L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little tryhard. He is more than meets the eye Rodimus to Cheetor's hot shot. Cheetor is at least that, derpy kind of teenager, whereas he's the jerk kind of teenager.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Cheetor was a jerk.
All Nightscream wanted was a
but-
Pepsi, and you wouldn't give it to him.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, the thing is, there were times when Cheetor was a teenage jerk, like that time he went through puberty. But Nightscream starts off with a serious attitude to begin with. These are the first people you've seen on Cybertron since everyone else died, and you're an asshole to them.
He's just so grating.
Yeah.
Is the word I'd use.
I don't...
Yeah.
His voice
I
is
mean,
actually...
they're
You go.
Anyway, I was just going to say, there are heroic characters who are unpleasant on other Transformer shows, like Sentinel Prime in Animated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's fine because they're unpleasant in entertaining ways.
Yes.
I mean, again, more than meets the eye, Rodimus, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Or,
Nightscream is like...
Whirl, or a lot of characters from More Than Meets the Eye.
I love all of them.
Nightscream is somehow less than the sum of his parts. Like, he's a bat. I like bats. I should like that. His voice actor is really good, even though he's affecting kind of a jerk teenager attitude, but it's just, he talks so much. I don't like his robot mode, his attitude, it's all together. Oh, I just hate Nightscream.
Yeah, everything about him is bad.
I'm about to tell you, it could have been worse. And I quote from the wiki here. In the jovial Japanese dub of Beat Machines, most of the characters underwent major changes to ratchet up the satirical comedy. Nightscream was turned into a flaming homosexual.
Oh my god. And it's Japan, and they're, like, not good with homosexuality. So.
Yes, let's see. Like all characters in the dub, he had his own vocal tic, a habit of chanting and repeating "foo," which was the catchphrase of Japanese comedian Masaki Sumitani when performing his hard gay persona, which was popular in the early aughts.
Damn it, hard gay.
Nightscream also became obsessed with fashion and style, making various comments like an effeminate preening fashionista, and his pet name for Rat Trap was Auntie.
Oh,
no. Was Jetstorm not enough? Yeah, Japan is really not good with that kind of stuff.
Hey, Kat.
No, that's...
damn it, hard gay.
Ooh, that sounds even worse, but even in the English version, I can't believe they thought the best way to ingratiate their brand new Kid Appeal character to fans and kids who've been watching this for... This is the 4th season.
Yeah.
By immediately responding to the characters that have been around for all 4 of those seasons and going, hey, you guys are assholes, I don't trust you.
Yeah, it's...
You're all dumb, I hate you.
He is part of the reason where, my feelings about this show, allegiances change in my mind as we go along. He's like, then maybe the Maximals are assholes who deserve to be destroyed.
Maybe I remembered that right all along.
Maybe I do want to have my spark extracted rather than spend one more minute with a Nightscream.
Yeah.
I long for the quiet bliss of living in a can on Megatron's floor.
I did think of a headcanon explanation for why Jetstorm might want to have his spark extracted.
Mm-hmm.
How can he look at himself from inside his body?
That is true.
Well, he can take his spark out and float it in his hand. So
can he see that way, though? I don't
know.
We're never quite sure what a spark can do. They're kind of magic.
Yeah, that's never really been very well established.
Or I guess an alternate way of putting that would be, he doesn't want to put more miles on this beautiful vehicle than he has to.
That is a good one. Alright, so that is Forbidden Fruit, and there's only more Nightscream to come.
Well, I guess it's time to move on to Armada.
Yep. No, we will be back next week with, it's a Rat Trap heavy episode, but Nightscream is still in it.
Aww.
Yeah, and
I love Rat Trap.
I'm sure we will have words.
We are going to have many words on the weak component, because that was controversial then, it's probably controversial now.
Or so.
We may differ on it.
Yeah, I could see it possibly being even problematic now in ways I might not have understood at the time, but we'll get there.
Yeah. But until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter at @StasisPod. We're on Tumblr at tumblr.com, or stasispod.tumblr.com. And we're on Facebook at facebook.com/stasispod.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net. We also have a Patreon set up for this podcast and for our news podcast, Iacon Underground Radio, to help keep us ad-free and to help keep us running. That is at patreon.com/IaconUnderground.
And you can also find us on iTunes and on Google Play. And while you're there, rate and review us. So now
We're just done.
Yeah, we're
all just gonna go home.
The 1-2 punch of forbidden fruit and then rat trap before you.
Yeah.
So, until next time, I'm Rob.
Period. I'm Jen. I'm Jen. Period.
I'm Alex. Asterisk.
And I'm David. Question mark?
Interrobang.
Oh, Interrobang.
Ooh, I love a good interrobang.
I cannot self-terminate. You must lower me into the steel.
It's like following Asimov's 3 laws. Jeez.
I know now why you cry. It's because you have seen forbidden fruit.
This episode.
But it is something I can never do.
There was no Megatron in this episode.
No. I order you not to go. I order you not to go.
You know, when I saw a little bit of that again for the first time in a very long time, I had totally, I'm sure it's because it had been so long, but I had totally glossed over how young he was. I was thinking he was more like 14 and less like 12.
Yeah, that kid should not be cursing so much.
Yeah. You gotta wait till your voice has changed before you can curse that much.
It's changing throughout the movie.
Yeah.
We could have had Newt. God damn it.
Yeah, that would have been way better.
Great. So much, especially if she had actually been a newt.
Yes.
Well, that would have been cool.
And also that means that by the end of the show we would have had 3 female characters.
Yeah.
Well, 4 female characters.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, yeah, strike it.
Man. Hard gay. God damn it.
That is Japan.
That makes me sad.